Credit is used in many different aspects of our life, from renting an apartment, getting a cell phone, your insurance premiums, to larger assets such as buying a home or starting a business. Your credit score is used to determine how reliable you will be at paying back on that credit. The better your score, the more affordable and accessible it will be to build your assets. Hi, I'm Talia with Innovative Changes, and I'm going to explain the different pieces of the credit pie with you today. There are many different types of scores out there, but there are 5 main components for building your credit. The largest piece of the pie is your payment history. 35% of your credit score depends on making on-time payments. When you've made a payment that's 30 days or more past due, this counts as a ding on your report. The way to avoid this is to keep track of your bills, make your payments on time. If you're unable to make a payment on time, communicate with your lender, or change a due date if it's not lining up with your income. The second biggest piece of the pie is outstanding debt. This refers mostly to your revolving debt. A revolving line of debt is something like a credit card. The rule of thumb is to keep your balance as low as possible. The ideal way to use credit is to pay off your balance on a credit card every month. If this isn't possible, keep your balance at least 50% below the limit. For example, if I had a credit card that had a credit limit of $1,000, I would want to keep my balance at $500 or lower. Anything higher than that will be looked at as a risk and lower your score. Another piece of the credit pie is length of credit history. When your score is calculated, they take an average of your length of time of having each line of credit. Your credit score is like your financial resume. Creditors want to see that you have experience with credit. So the longer you've had with each credit line, the better. In order to keep this piece of the credit pie in shape, be strategic about when you close lines or when you open new lines of credit. Another piece of the credit pie is new applications for credit. Every time you go to apply for credit, this counts as an inquiry on your report. The rule of thumb is to only have 2 inquiries a year. If you're shopping around for a best deal for credit, do that in a concentrated period of time. This will make it so that that only counts as 1 inquiry. In order to keep this in good shape, again, be strategic about when you apply for new credit. The last piece of the pie is types of credit. There are 2 types of credit, revolving like a credit card and installment like a loan. It's good to have a mix of those 2 pieces of credit. Now that you know how to keep all your pieces of the credit pie in good shape, it's time to go start building your credit. If you would like more resources on how to build your credit, you can visit your local library or the Innovative Changes website at innovativechanges.org.